All right, you guys, we are talking heart health this Friday, and nutrition is so important, but some of us kind of get stuck in the kitchen, don't we? I know the feeling, trust me. I have recruited a little help for us. Simple recipe next. Okay, hi guys. Oh, we're back. February is American Heart Month, I should say, and also Cancer Prevention Month. And really one key to both is what we eat, you know, but you don't have to lose flavor when you make healthier choices, I promise you. But you do have to have an open mind, expand your palate a little bit. Joining me with some heart healthy recipes and to kind of take some of the fear out of cooking healthy is Milette Siler, registered dietitian from Moncrief Cancer Institute via UT Southwestern. So thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
We've done this thing before, but I want to know, what are we making today?
So we are actually going to be making a Moroccan lentil salad. So today is all about the lentils.
Okay.
So I brought a couple of examples of things. My kids have been eating all the lentils all week.
Okay.
So I want to talk a little bit about the benefits of lentils, why we encourage people why we want people to eat those, especially this month where emphasis on heart health, but of course I do cancer prevention all the time.
Yeah, and my family is from the Middle East, so I've grown up eating lentils. I love them, but for people who don't know even what they are, can you just kind of go over that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So lentils are part of the legume family. So a legume, they grow in a pod. They're a plant-based protein. So people might be more familiar with beans, black beans, pinto beans, chickpeas, also known as garbanzos, but lentils are definitely part of that. A lot of people might be familiar, if they are familiar with lentils, as part of a soup. So I made a sweet potato chili.
I'll let you be kind of closer to the food.
So I'm going to go ahead and get this going.
Okay.
Because we want, and then we can kind of talk while this heats up.
Yeah.
Here.
And so, really, like, lentils are gluten-free.
They are.
They're good for gut health.
They are.
Yep.
Yeah, they are a prebiotic food. So they are the food for the probiotics that we're trying to encourage people to get. That's really great for called the microbiome. Yep. But it just means your gut's happy, you're happy. We know that your gut is connected to every part of you.
And it's pretty easy. They're really easy to cook. I am not a kitchen girl, must admit, but I can make lentils.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can mix them with rice. You've got them in burger form over here, right?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. So if you want to start, a great place to start is with soup. So it's cold outside today. So anytime you have a soup, if you want to throw a handful of lentils in, the last 20 minutes, a dried lentil, they will cook. And they're also a great, like if you find that your soup is a little too wet, they absorb some of the liquid and they add a lot of staying power. So a lot of that fiber and protein that we were talking about. So
is it heating up?
Yeah, I think we're there. There we go. Yes.
I feel some heat.
We feel the heat.
Okay.
We feel the heat.
So what's the first step?
So the first step is I'm going to start with olive oil. And I know it's all about the lentils today, but olive oil is a monounsaturated fat. We try to encourage that we get those fats from plant sources. There's a great study, the Predimed study, if you're familiar with that one. They gave folks a liter of olive oil and said use it every week. 30% reduction in cardiovascular disease. And no other changes, so that was pretty crazy. So I'm going to get this going. I've got a little bit of diced chopped onion here. I want to get, I'm not hearing a lot of noise here. Whenever you put it, I try to encourage, you want to hear some sounds.
It might this might just take a little while to heat up.
That's all right. Now we're going to go ahead and put our carrot in here. Okay. So while we're encouraging things to happen here.
I can watch this for you.
I feel confident.
I can babysit this.
I like that. Okay, we'll do that. We'll get some sizzle happening.
Okay, okay.
We want to hear some possibilities. So this is a sweet potato chili. Again, just throw in some lentils at the end, 20 minutes. Very, very simple. Just know that they will absorb some water. So about 3 times the amount of water. 3 times, but as you mentioned, they're super versatile. If you think about them like a rice, they're a flavor, they really carry the flavor. They carry the ball for you. Okay. Just like a rice would. So you can just incorporate them into anything. So, I hear it.
I hear the sound.
That's sexy. That's a lot of possibilities. So we've got a burger here. Okay. Now, they also work as they can work since they're so high in protein, they work as a great meat replacer. But if you have a family like mine, I've been making lentils all week long. It's very exciting at my house. And I have a child that is not a lentil adopter. Yeah. That's okay. You've heard of if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. My son's motto is, if there is no meat, I will not eat. So
I know some people like that.
Right. We do live in the beef belt. That's okay. So I use it as a ground meat extender.
Okay.
So I take a pound of ground meat. Instead of just being able to make 4 burgers, you can double the amount. You can really build your food budget here.
Yeah.
So I was able to make 8 burgers by replacing, by adding in mushroom and lentil. I cooked some lentils, and then mushed them up, put them in, season it just that way, serve it with the chipotle adobo. My son ate it. I have to be honest.
It's like magic.
I didn't tell him there were lentils in them.
Don't tell him.
I'm not about lying to people. I think it's important to tell people what you eat, but it hits my child.
Kids are different. So I'm going to have you keep cooking this, then we will. We got to go to break, but we're going to post these recipes, you guys, on my social media channels. Thank you so much. This is great information, and try lentils if you haven't. Let me know what you think. Okay.